Hello, Professor. Welcome to our 8th homework. As you can see, we are in the TIA portal and we have all the networks needed for the program to perform perfectly. We have all the steps and resets and the different networks corresponding to the function chart. And at the end, we have the scale. Nico is going to explain how it works.
Okay, so here in the scale, we don't have any triggers, so it always converts the value inputted at weight mesh, which is an input word at address 256, and it's a peripheral. And through the equation, we determine the maximum value, which is the 900 pounds, and the minimum value. We also here have an always false memory, which is called it false, and in the bipolar terminal. And on the output side, we have the weight red value and the real weight value in the memory double in address 20. So we already loaded the program into our PLC sim, and also this is our function chart, and we're going to test it here in Fluid Sim. Okay, so when we have our PLC running, the only input we have always detected is the stop at 124.1. And here we configured our slider to register the minimum value, which is 5,530, corresponding to a weight of practically 0. And the maximum weight, which is at 27,648, and it represents the 900 pounds. So starting our program, it turns on the conveyor motor and it registers both the step memory and the run memory. And so when the conveyor motor is constantly running, so we assume that now a pallet has reached the weight scale, and here we can put a certain weight. So for example, a value of 10,000 is more than enough to register a weight more than 5 pounds. So by putting the 5 pounds, the timer of 4 seconds starts to stabilize the weight, and a new memory has activated, which is memory 6. And if we go back to our TIA portal and we check the tags, the memory 6 will correspond to the, where is it? Here, to the do print. So the do print is activated, and now we have to press the memory that selects or that shows that the print has been done. That is memory 0.7. So going back to our Fluid Sim, if we press the memory 7, the new timer, or I mean the conveyor motor starts again, which means that it removes the pallet from the weight scale. And here we should return the value of the weight back to less than 5 pounds. So I'm going to move it all the way to the start. And as you can see, the timer for 2 seconds that indicates the pallet has already left the weight scale started and finished. And when this timer finished, we can start all over the sequence all over again. So
5 pounds correspond to the number 5,653. So that's exactly 5 pounds.
Exactly. So if we place a value which is beneath this number, it will not be detected. Even though that the scale is registering a different value, it will not be activated until we press the correct value. And this is just over 5 pounds, which is why the timer started, the do print memory was placed again, and we select the print done once again, and our motor is running, and we remove the pallet from the scale, and the timer started again. And also by pressing stop in any moment, it stops the conveyor motor. By pressing start again, it resumes it. And in any case that we, for example, we have a pallet and the pallet was for some reason loaded incorrectly, we can just reset the entire program. So right now it does not work because it has to be paused and then reset. So now all the memories are clear. We assume that the pallet was retired from the weight scale, and we can just press start again, and everything goes back to the way it's supposed to work.
So yeah, that's our program, our homework, working properly. Thank you for
Doctor.
watching. Like and subscribe.